Call this August 11th regular session to order. First off, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Mr. Toole,
Second.
Mr. Hammond, all in favor? Passes 5-0. Next, we need to approve the minutes from July 7th special session, July 7th regular session, July 10th special session, July 11th special session, July 16th special session, the August 4th work session, the August 7th special session, and the August 8th special session.
So moved.
Mr. Toole,
Second.
Mr. Hammack, all in favor? Passes 5-0. Recognitions, Mr. Cochran.
Thank you, Mr. Ransom. Good evening, board members and Dr. Harden. We have several people to recognize this evening, so if you'll step forward, and as you do so, I'll point out that our art display this month is from the fine students at Colon Ferry Elementary School. Their art teacher is Allison Winter, and we're so impressed with all this artwork. They are going to be on display this evening, and of course, they'll be on the hallway monitors throughout the month. So again, we thank Colon Ferry for such fine work and for sharing it with us. First this evening, the board will recognize Arihant Sinha and Russell Ulishan of Oconee County Middle for placing third in the video game challenge at the FBLA National Leadership Competition. Their advisor is Laura Huff. Next, the Oconee County High Schools Alumni Association will award $1,000 grants to the Oconee County High School and North Oconee High School Agricultural Departments. One of the established purposes of this association is to support the academic excellence, best interests, and traditions of Oconee County schools. The grants will be used for a submitted list of items, equipment, and supplies. And our first photo will be with the students from North Oconee. Are you sure? Okay. And now the student from Oconee County High School. And that concludes recognitions. you.
Next, we have Points of Pride with Collin Ferry Elementary School. Welcome, Mr. Stanton.
Dr. Hardin, board, we are so grateful to be here today. I'm Mike Stanton, the principal at Collin Ferry Elementary School. We're going to talk about our project-based learning practices at Collin Ferry today. These practices are pervasive throughout our kindergarten through 5th grade classrooms. We have projects that go on throughout the year, and then we have smaller projects that might only take a couple weeks, up to 6, 7, 8 weeks, depending on the project. The reason we do project-based learning is it ties into our STEM and ag initiatives well, along with our farm-to-table initiatives. It engages our students in real-world problems, develops 21st century problem-solving skills, and promotes a deeper understanding of the curriculum. I want to touch base with you just a little bit about some of our projects from the last year. Our kindergartners built a chicken chunnel, so they had a tunnel because the kindergartners were really worried about the exercise that our chickens were getting, so they did that last year. Our 1st graders studied Georgia ecosystems, and they created a pond with native species for native to Georgia. Our 2nd graders studied native plants and created a pollinator garden. Our 3rd graders, they're going to talk to you in just a moment about working with clients to study pizzas, and we use materials from the school garden to create pizzas for certain clients. Our 4th graders also studied Georgia ecosystems and worked with the pond as well. And then our 5th graders worked with composting to improve the soil that we would then put back into our various gardens around the school.
Good evening. I'm Candace Ivory, and I'm the assistant principal. And our 3rd graders are going to be highlighting one of our PBL projects, our project-based learning on fractions. So we have Miss Carrie on here with us, and we have Emma, Riley, and Charlie. So they're going to come up because they're the best experts of telling you guys exactly how they did this project.
I'm in between these two microphones height-wise, so just bear with me. I'm Miss Yon, and I'm one of the 6 3rd grade teachers at Collin Ferry. And we also have Miss Waldrop and Miss Mormon here with us, another 3rd grade teacher and our wonderful ag teacher. And we are thrilled to be highlighted as just one example of all the projects going on at Collin Ferry. It really is, like Mr. Stanton said, just pervasive throughout the whole school. And we do love the additional challenge of having that farm to table. So this project actually hit both for us. We started in our math unit of fractions, and of course the buy-in was immediate when we said pizza, but then we told the kids we were going to have real-life clientele. We incorporated reading standards, writing, figurative language because we had to sell the pizza, and then the 21st century skills of just collaboration, being able to listen to others and talk to real-life people, and then use that engineer design process to make a plan, test the plan, and then improve when our clients had other things in mind. So we're going to let the kids talk to you guys about the steps of the project and then answer any questions you have.
So first we learned about fractions. Then we watched a video from Your Pie, and then we used our fractions to do the pizza.
Then we worked in small groups to create real pizza orders for our clients.
And then we learned about making dough in ag class, and we did that, and then we rolled out the dough and put them in the oven.
Our clients loved our pizza.
we'd be happy to answer any questions you have, and then we also have some items from our farm for your table as well. So,
I have, number one question for me is, what was the most popular pizza?
What do you think people like the most? The cheese.
Cheese, a cheese pizza?
Cheese or pepperoni?
Yeah, it's hard to beat good old cheese pizza.
We had some pineapple and some other things
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, my question is, how can I become a client? I want a Hawaiian pizza, please.
Just ask us.
There we go. I got you. Write me down. Write me down.
And the nice thing was we had, it might be represented as a group, like my class had a student teacher. So our student teacher, the example that was given is she and her 4 roommates are ordering one pizza. And this one wants this many, this one wants this many. So it went back down to like, now we need 8 slices, so we're in eighths. 2 of them want bell pepper, but 1 only wants cheese, and having to figure that out. And then at some point, they call and they tell us, and you can see on the pictures, I don't know if y'all can, but they actually FaceTimed with their clients, and some were in the building, some weren't. But the client made adjustments and decided, oh no, I've decided I'm vegan now, or whatever. And they had to adjust to that in real time, so.
Awesome.
And I will not be vegan, so you don't have to worry about that. Just Hawaiian is fine.
We'd like to take a picture with y'all if y'all want to.
Oh, hey, Riley.
How cool is that? Count that as my ass. Hey, Candace, Candace. Pull the boxes out.
All right. Next, we have Business Services, Mr. Adams.
Good evening, board members and Dr. Harden. The Business Services Report for August 11, 2025 contains 7 items of information and no action item for tonight's board meeting. Our first item of information is the July cash balances report. As of July 31st, the closing cash balance reflects a 8.619 decrease compared to the previous month. Despite this month-over-month decline, our cash balance for July remains strong, and we are well positioned to meet our financial obligations for the rest of the fiscal year. Our second item of information is our June vendor report. This get caught up where we had an early meeting last month, so we're sharing this information. For June, we paid over 305 vendors, $2.4 million for the month. Our third item of information is our July vendor report. We paid over 338 vendors, $2.8 million for the month. Our fourth item of information is our revenue collections for the month of July, which stand at 4.5%. Expenditures, which typically would be expected to be at 8.3% for the month, are currently at 11.6%. I'd like to highlight that this higher percentage includes encumbrances totaling $3.3 million, or about 2.8% of the overall budget for the year. And without these encumbrances, expenditures would be aligned with our monthly expectations, and we will continue to monitor this throughout the fiscal year as we move towards the end of the year. Our fifth item of information is our ELOS collections report. We have had an increase of 0.10 in collections over last month and a 3.44% increase over July of last year. Our sixth item of information is our ELOS 6 report. Revenues and expenditures have been updated through July 31st. And our last item of information is our federal funds report. This is an update on our funding allocation expenditure for the month of July. Again, these funds are reimbursement based, and we'll see these funds continue to be paid out to us throughout the fiscal year. And a friendly reminder that this Friday, there's a big football game called the Hog Mountain Bowl. Starts at 7:30. With that, that concludes my report. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer those at this time.
Do we have any questions? Thank you, Mr. Adams.
Thank you.
Next, we have operations with Dr. White.
Good evening, board members and Dr. Branch. Oh, excuse me, Dr. Harden.
Okay, Dr. White.
I've said it a lot. I apologize. Operations, somebody was going to do it. Operations has one action item for tonight's regular session. Last week, a sinkhole was discovered on the North Oconee High School campus behind tennis and baseball. This pipe serves the academic building and parking lots of North Oconee High School. A combination of a corroded storm water pipe and a recent high rainfall caused this to occur. This pipe is 3 feet in diameter and 300 feet long. In order to conduct an emergency repair to replace the pipe and resolve any underlying issues, a superintendent's recommendation is for the Board of Education to approve up to $150,000 for emergency repairs to the storm water pipe at North Oconee High School. This project will be paid for using ELOST and general fund dollars. This concludes the operations report, unless there's any questions. Dr. Harden.
I have one.
Yes, sir.
Does this impact any day-to-day operations currently?
No, it's at the very back side of the campus near the detention pond, and we're working with them to make sure it doesn't impact Hog Mountain Bowl as well.
Perfect. Only question I've got.
Do you know yet the entire scope of what this project will entail?
Unfortunately not, because we're going to have to dig up the pipe section by section, and then that's why we're trying to see what's under the ground once we get in there. It is about 15 foot deep in the ground.
I just would like one comment, and that is, it's hard to believe, but North Oconee is a 20-year-old facility, and these pipes were put in 23 years ago. So when we talk about water mitigation in the the ELOS, these are the kinds of things that we want to take care of, because our community has invested over the years a great deal in our schools. And these are the hidden things that we don't see, you know, roofs, pipes, those kinds of things. But we need to be good stewards. And so this is just an example of what the board's looking to. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
That's right. Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you, Dr. White.
Thank you.
Next, we have action items. Dr. Harden. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Public communications, Mr. Colquitt. Dr. White threw me off there.
Mr. Ransom, we have no one signed up to speak this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Colquitt. Now we have action items. Dr. Harden.
Thank you. If it pleases the board, I'd like to group some of the like action items together for one vote. Board members heard all of these policies at the August 4th work session, and tonight we will vote on them to take them off the table and approve. They are policies B, D, E, F, G, listed in your board packet.
Need a motion to vote for those policies?
So moved.
Mr. Toole? Ms. Parrish, all in favor? Passes 5-0.
Now, I will ask your vote on placing the following board policies on the table for public comment and review until our next board meeting. The first one is Board Policy IBB, Charter Schools, and Board Policy IBFG, Internet Acceptable Use, and both of these were addressed at the work session last month.
Thank you, Dr. Harden.
Last week.
Need a motion to place those on the table for review?
So moved.
Mr. Hammond,
Second.
Mr. Hammack, all in favor? Passes 5-0.
And lastly, I would like to propose that you vote on the field trips that the students will travel to FFA International Convention October 28th through November 1st. And those are action items I, J, K, and L.
Thank you, Dr. Harden. Need a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Toole,
Second.
Mr. Hammond, all in favor? Passes 5-0. We do have a need to enter an executive session to discuss. You have one more?
One more,
Well.
memorandum of understanding,
I'm way off tonight.
Lighthouse. The memorandum of understanding as described at last week's meeting, the Board of Education will approve our participation in the Lighthouse, which includes four school systems, and the program is housed in Barrow County.
Need a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Toole,
Second.
Mr. Hammack, all in favor? Passes 5-0.
Okay. The board will vote, or invite the board to vote on the YAS platform. This platform is a cloud-based HR and finance solution designed specifically for K-12 school districts in Georgia.
Need a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Hammond. Second. Ms. Parrish, all in favor? Passes 5-0.
And the emergency repair of stormwater pipes. It is my recommendation to the board to approve up to $150,000 for emergency repairs to the stormwater pipe at North Oconee High School. This project will be paid for using ELOS and general funds.
Need a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Hammack. Second. Ms. Parrish, all in favor? Passes 5-0. Yes, ma'am.
We need to vote, please, on letter A. Local school board training statement of compliance. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, thank you. Local school board training plan, statement of compliance. The board is asked to vote on the local school board training plan for 25-26 and comply with the statement of compliance.
Need a motion?
So moved.
Ms. Parrish.
Second.
Mr. Hammond, all in favor? Passes 5-0. Thank you, Ms. Gaddy. So that wraps up all the action items. Now we have a need to enter executive session and discuss personnel and need a motion to do so.
I'll make a motion that the board will adjourn to executive session to discuss or deliberate upon personnel matters as described on the affidavit to be attached to the minutes.
Ms. Parrish,
Second.
Mr. Hammack, all in favor? Passes 5-0. We are adjourned to executive session.